Hello everyone, welcome back to the wonderful world of City Skylines, and look at this. We're doing okay. I have to say we're doing alright. As you can see, the international airport, which takes off over the top of a roundabout, obviously not great, but you know, whatever. You can see it has two runways. This runway is not so great because of the ump. As you can see, the runway with the ump. But the point is the international runway is still being used. You can see people coming in, dropping off all their friends. And we then also have the cargo hub, which is a combination of essentially the cargo doodad here. Now that's a one-way road to go all the way in, so they basically go all the way in, then all the way back out again, and then bugger off onto the highway. So we get them out of the way quickly. Now this is a little garbage area nearby. We've got the bus station, and we've got a metro down here as well, allowing essentially easy and quick access into the airport. Also to the international airport. We'll probably have to create some bus lanes to sort of take them from here to there. But, you know, we'll work on that shortly. And as you can see, this road here is getting pretty full with the output of the industrial stuff wanting to essentially ship their things out. And our train track goes all the way back to somewhere. But you can see that generally speaking we're doing well. You know, we've got a lot of people in. We have hit the largest thing here. So we've got the Megalopolis, or Megalopolis. So, and we've got plenty of bits and pieces. So you can see landmarks. These are all the landmarks we've got. We haven't got the Arc de Triomphe yet. Brandenburg Gate. We can see Grand Central Station. See plenty of stuff. I don't know why you have to fill cemeteries to get a station, but you know, whatever. There you go. Look at that Church of St Anne, even in Shandong, in Cork and Ireland. 2,000 abandoned. Yeah, well, that'll never happen. But the good thing is we can buy additional space if we want. So, let's see what additional new buildings we've got here. So, what's this? Post office, along with sorting facility. Off-ramp markers. Can I decorate my... Where was it? Was it this one? Was it that one? No, it's that one, wasn't it? Off-ramp markers, okay. So let's have a look over here. Let's go to the highway. Here. Off-ramp markers. We'll put one in there, sort of thing. Is that how that would work? Suppose. But anyway, we do have the post office, which we need to get working. Ferries, not massively fussed on. Tours, interesting. Taxis. We should probably have a taxi depot in there as well. Cable cars, I don't really have a mountain to worry about, and I'm not really fussed about the monorail. Now, what's this? Blimp pathway. No, I don't need a pathway, because I am the blimp. Okay. See, that's interesting, because that's a ferry and bus exchange stop. So it would go down here somewhere like that, but that's a big lake, and I can't tell where that goes, you see. Anyway, so as you can see, we do have a little bit of an issue with the traffic here. Now, obviously, what I think is that we should put that in. That's just a little roundabout like that, maybe. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a little bit of an adjustment. We're going to take all of this out and that. I'm going to put this in here, so it's got to be straight like that. And we'll put it sort of, let's see, no, we want it sort of there, but we don't want it too close. There we go. So what will happen is that we'll have the relatively biggish roads, which will be, I think, like that. There we go. We'll need to upgrade that to make it one of those roads there. No. Now it's going in the wrong damn direction. Okay, so what we'll get is a biggish road into there, like that. We'll upgrade this, and what we'll do is we'll just have it as a big old roundabout like that. Now, we go back onto here and get a smallish road like that, and then we'll just get rid of that quickly, and we'll just do that like that, so they should all then be able to run into there, which they want to do, and then they'll be on the roundabout. And let's see, we go into the buses thing, then we get this, which we can use to upgrade the roundabout, thusly. In fact, actually, what we'll do is we'll just trim that bit off there, and then we shall just do a standard connection like that. There we go. So, what we do need to do, though, is ideally that should literally be a one-way, a one-direction road, really. The only drawback is that, as you can see, everything is kind of going in one direction. I want it to all go around that way. So it's very possible that I will have to just like that. It means no bus lane, and also I don't want any traffic lights holding it up. I want it to be able to just come straight in and do what is required. Now, if we go to one of these small roads here, let's see, can we create a road into there, maybe? What we could do is we could create a road there, and then a road into there, but that doesn't work, does it? No. Because you can see it hasn't actually taken on those roads, which is a little bit annoying. So if we do one from there, it's still not taking it, is it? Oh well. Okay, well that answers that question then. We'll just keep it as a three-way roundabout like so. So the jets continue to fly, which is good. We like flying jets as opposed to the alternative, obviously. That's not ideal there. That was a 4-lane, so we need a like that. Like so. There we go. That's better. So that means then they all go round there like so. And what we'll also then do is we'll put some commercial stuff around the roundabout to give people things to get when they stop off at the airport. So, all good. So there we go. Lots of stuff. I'm not going to put anything in there. And, see, I'm wondering if I should just put a quick road that will just go like that. See, I would like it to go like that, really. But why it won't join in the middle, I don't know. But what we can do is just snip that bit off like so, and snippity-doo-dah, and then just go from there. Whoops, no. We'll just have a standard sort of slight curve to it, I think. Here we go. Like that. No. Like that. That's a bit better. And then trim those two bits off. And have it like that. So there's a nice junction there, should they wish to come out and just go straight into the exit. And there's the roundabout, which will obviously improve the flow of traffic, as you can see, will happen over the course of time. And the airport, 127, so we need to deal with some more stuff. Passenger service 204. So not a massive amount of passengeriness going on, but, you know, not the end of the world. We have provided them options for getting in and out of the building, so to speak. Now, what I think I might do is run this road here, like that. You know what? I'm thinking if we do it like this, and then just run it straight out like that, then we can take out that bit, and then just stick in a normal bit of road. Like that. And then that takes us out onto the highway. So if they want, they've got a fast route to get out there, which is nice. And they've got a little bypass road if they want to. We could even look at a bypass road sort of like that as well. You know? So at least if they want to, they have the option to do so. So, industry is going well, I would say. Money is rolling in. Weekly income of 27,000. Splendiferous. How's our power looking? So electricity availability is getting a bit low. Now, we do have 2 power stations. Wow. Holy crap. That's a lot of power stations, and we're going to need more now. So, we may need to build power stations across the way, essentially. But we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Now, obviously, we don't really want to build a power station over here, because this is like a commercial area. And I don't think they'll react very well to having a power station nearby. Now, we could conceivably place a power station up here somewhere. Now, nearby the international airport could be an option. Now, we've got the money to do it. You know, we could place it there. We could place it there. Obviously, concerns about an aeroplane crashing into a nuclear power plant, could be slightly alarming. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, we could conceivably place it, stick it there. So that should change the power. There we go. And now the nuclear power plant will be adding additional water here. So we'll just run that line up to there and across to there. And we'll just run another one across to here and across to here for good management. Fill in this gap because of buildings that are going to be built in that gap. So, yeah, now obviously industry is in big demand at the moment. So, if we look here, this is our sort of main industrial area, if I remember rightly. So it is. So, what I'm thinking, obviously, we've got plenty of office space. We might want to consider buying that and then building that area out into more industry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some of these roads here, and we are going to just build them down this way a bit. Now, we get the smaller roads in between. Actually, we'll start off with a nice big thick road first, to act as an artery, essentially, of the industrial area. Now, see, I'm wondering if it's worth putting in a big-ass roundabout, like this fella here. It might actually be worth it, having it as the centre of the industrial area. So we'll stick it in there like so. And then have every bit of industry hang off that. So let's put that in there. And let's upgrade this into that road. And this into that road there. So we can then run these roads to the edge. Like that. And we'll have another one run down here like so. Now we're in a position to start creating lots of industrial areas. So we'll go to small roads and we'll just build Milton Keynes style loads of industrial areas. Now, one thing that we could do is we could conceivably have all the industry in this one area. So we could move the existing industry over. So that's something that I could consider later on down the road. Ironic statement, considering I'm building lots of roads. So here we are. One there, one there, and one there. Now, the advantage is it has immediate access, and it's going to be a good place to essentially keep all the pollution. In a single area if we can. So, just going to fill in all these spots. So essentially all we're doing is we're just providing them with industrial capacity for the city, so they can then build off the back of that. Now, I'm not going to build anything there at the moment. In fact, actually, no, tell a lie. I am, but I'm going to build it all as commercial. So they've got somewhere to go. They can stop off at the motorway. They can buy food, all the usual stuff that is required. Now, what we've also got to do is run water. Now, you can see we're doing okay on our capacity, which is fine. So let's run some water into there. Now, we do have to get some power over there. So let us just quickly run a power section over there like so. Now, let's put that in there like so, and we'll have another one coming in thusly. Now, this is where we basically start putting in the water network for the industrial area. So here we are building away a good solid water network. We're going to have to put one in there like so. And then I think maybe another one. Is there a gap there? There is. So I have to put one in there as well. And we're going to have to fill up these spaces. So if we go right out to the edge here, like so, and then down to the end, then we can essentially just square it off like that. Now, so that's a good thing. Now, let's just see, because the power there is a little bit limited, let's run some power like that. So that should get around the power issue there. And it should also, there we go, look at that. The amount of industry required has dropped because we've placed so much industry in this area, which is good. Now, what we can then do is to de-industry all of this, like this. And we can turn it into office space. And so basically what we're doing is we're making the industries move to a nicer, cleaner area that's not so close to people, so to speak. We'll have to provide better transport, obviously. But it means that their pollution can be kept away from the everyday people, which is an ideal situation as far as I'm concerned. So we take all of this out, like so, and this will all be depopulated over the course of time. Buildings will disappear, and then we can repopulate it with offices and everything that we plan to have. So just take that bit out there. There we go, you can see them all disappearing now. That has not been linked up, so we need to sort that out. A fire station. Okay, we are going to relocate you to here. And this one, Bruce Enterprises. Hello, mate. Goodbye, mate. Now, that seems to be a random power connection for some reason that I can't determine. So we'll take that out, we'll take that out, like so. So, here is the new industrial area, ready to go. Oops, daisy, somebody's lost some power. So what we will have to do is, let's just run some power down here cheekily, and then into there. So at least then that gives them some power to work on. And the fire station, obviously. Now, small park, not enough electricity. Nylons galore, yeah, not worried about that. Let's move the small park out here. It's a shame you can't put it in the centre of a roundabout, really, but, you know, whatever. Close to impinging on that road there. Never mind. Okay, let's move it. I like to move it, move it. There we go. Nice park for everybody there. Now, let us also consider putting in here loads of big commercial. So I want the big commercial stuff going in here. And we're going to have then loads of offices right next to it and all the rest of it. So let's see, who is that person complaining about power? Let's have a look. Oh, they've gone. Police headquarters. Let's put you there. There we go. So these guys are all getting set up. Now, one thing we do need to do is we will need to create a metro thingy-what here somewhere. So I'm thinking there. So there's a nice little metro there. They come out of there, and then they've got visibility to go to any of the places they need to go. So we will then build everything that is required there. Not enough workers. So it means that we've got to get the transition down there. Now, one thing we do need to do is we need to get the bus, and we need to upgrade this road here, because it's going to be one of the main thoroughfares going through into the new area. So we'll just screw that up completely, as you can see. Standard. Okay. So he's suffering from a lack of power, but that's the metro. So that's not massively a problem at the moment. So you can see here, parks, and then they've got this massive, great big huge road that they can make their way through, over the bridge, or onto here if they wish to go up to there. They have plenty of options. So, this is what we're working on here. So, there's all that in there. Now, let's just do this here, and we'll do this like so, and then we'll put more offices in here like so, and then it's office time over here. So time for plenty of offices, lots of people, lots of high rises, lots of money. It will help. But then obviously what we've got to do is create suitable bus routes and taxi routes and all that kind of stuff for everyone. So we've got all of this here. No, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all this area here a commercial area for all the people that are in the offices and all the buildings and everything else around them, like that. So that needs to be that. And then this needs to be basically a place for them all to go and have some food, so they're not all working on a massive industrial estate with sod all food available around them, you know, all that kind of stuff. The stuff you can't, the kind of design you seem to see quite a lot in England. It's like, here we go, you're on an industrial estate, that'll be fine. Why would you possibly need to have things like, you know, food and other stuff? So, let's see, why has that fallen? Let's put that in there. Okay, so now we've got a better situation. And now let's have a look. What do we have in the way of metro that we can make use of? Now you can see that we could run one from there down to here, which I think I would do. I'm not sure about that. Classic, modern, whatever. So what I'm going to do is create a tunnel from here, like that. Now, see, this is the problem I had, is that I need to make sure it's at the right level. And some of them were not at the right level. There we go. See what I mean? Annoying much? Okay, so that's the right one. So we need to make this sort of a slight, like this, and then round. That's what we need to make it. And there you have it. One lovely route that doesn't even match. See what I mean? So let's go back to our tunnel creation. See, now it works, you see. So if we put one out to there, so what we're going to do is we are just going to snip this in half and trim off the other area. So all we're doing essentially is just removing that so we can essentially build on this tunnel. Need to build to there. It's a bit too far. So we need to build to about there, I reckon. And then that should go straight into there, like so. So you can see. Or possibly not. So now we go from here to there. And we have a connection. Whoop-de-flip-and-do. So we'll create a line between here and here. And then complete that line. So there's a line basically going there. Now, obviously, we need to look at, there we go. See, this is the trouble, all these lines here. So we need to choose a different color for that one. So we'll have that as a red line, I think. So there we go, nice red line going all the way into the center of town, so to speak. And then basically taking people back out again. So taking them to this industrial area. Now, we need to do some more. Go away. With some more tunnels. Now, we've got another one over here. Like that. Now, that could be an issue. Because if we run from that one there, no, it will go under. Oh, that's all right then. Oh, thank God for that. Okay. So let's make it as a little bit of a curve. Where are we going? Yeah, it's over here. So a little bit of a curve. And then we can run it into there. Like that. Then we can create a new line. All the way down to there. And then back. And that will be a brand new line. Which of course will be line. Okay. Close that. So it's this line here. It's that one. Okay. So let us put it in as a pinky. There we go. Nice pink line. Now, garbage is piled up. Right, okay, so what we need to do is look at a solution for garbage down here as well. So, now, obviously we've got this area here. We could conceivably put it in there. But we'll have to wait and see on that one, I think. So let's see. Now you can see there that that's all been filled fine with the offices. It's very possible we might as well just fill all that with offices as well. But also, let us look at a nice metro station. Let's have a look. See, I like that one. That's a roundabout station, which is just nice. But let's just go for a standard metro. Now, I believe we're going to want it down here. So if we put it there, then that means we can then create a tunnel to there. Now, the advantage of that means that they then have a spot that they can go to from this new area, and of course it will be the same damn colour because it always is. There we go. Make it a blue one for the temporarily. No, go away. There we go. Okay, so that's now another metro line in, taking us to the industrial area. And I think we're also going to need... See, I'm wondering if it's worth building something that adds to the train tracks. Because there's this train track here, or the metro track, and then this train track here, which is underground. And because these guys are going to want to have somewhere to ship their wares, but it might be that we can get away with a cargo airport up here. So what I might do is continue this road building here. Oh, goodness me, I just realised the time. Oh, heavens, hello. There's a train line there. Oh, that could be very helpful. Oh, that's going to be beyond helpful. But we're going to have to wait until next week's episode. I'm sorry, boys and girls. We've run a bit over time. But I hope you guys have enjoyed yourself. And we'll see you again for more City Skylines very soon. Take care, everyone. Cheers, guys.